How's it going, everyone? We got another Sunday Fun Day with me from SBR coming at you today. So this is actually a special request review that I am doing. Alicia, who works in the tap room at WasBrewing in Bridgeport, actually wanted me to do a review on this particular brew. This is called Tree Tipper. And in case you think to yourself, is that a Mars beer? It's not. This is from a brewery called WasBrewing, and they're currently brewing out of Mars's space. So Alicia asked me if SBR would be able to review this beer. I thought it actually sounded pretty interesting. So what we've got here, folks, is a saison brewed with spruce tips, honey, and bottled conditioned with Brettanomyces. So for those of you who aren't familiar with beers that have Brettanomyces in them, it is considered a wild kind of yeast and a bacteria that can impart a wild flavor, not always a sour flavor, but more of a tart funk kind of flavor to it. And usually saisons are also referred to as farmhouse ales. So the fact that they're using Brett in this actually doesn't surprise me that much, because I think it's going to give you a little bit more of that farmhouse funk to it. I am pretty curious though with the honey in it, how all this is going to turn out. The spruce, the honey, the Brett with the saison style. So we've got our handy dandy little bottle opener here. Don't be, sometimes you might be deceived by other bottle openers that are around. So let me get this bad boy open. I mean, you heard that when here we go. And it's coming up. And I'm just going to go ahead and start the pour. So you can see how vigorous this is, guys, that it's just coming right up through the bottle. But I mean, look at how that's pouring. That is such a beautiful golden color. I'll let that sit for a little bit. Oh yeah, you definitely get you get that saison profile. It kind of smells like, I don't know if any of you, I grew up in eastern Iowa, so I know what that country air smells like, and I know what it's like to walk into a hayloft on a summer morning. That's kind of what you're getting here, with a little bit of that funk, a little bit of that grassy. You're definitely getting some of that. I think it's the spruce that I'm smelling. It's kind of a sharp note of it. And then you definitely get the honey. I'm really excited to try this. I'm not going to be able to wait for this head to go down. I've kind of been not doing great with my pours lately, so sorry, guys. Wow. That's really interesting. It's a delicious saison base. I mean, the base is fantastic. I don't really get so much honey on the finish as I get more of that Brett, and I definitely am getting that spruce coming through. The honey for me is more in the nose. You do kind of, my tongue's kind of watering a little bit from trying it. I suspect that's probably part of the Brett profile. Overall, it's a really cleanly done beer. This is the first one I've had from Was. I've seen them on Instagram, so I've been kind of curious to see what they're doing. So Alicia, thanks for hooking me up with this bottle. I really appreciate it. This is actually really tasty, and I know that a lot of our reviews lately have been a stout or a hazy, or a stout or a hazy, or a stout or a hazy. The saison is actually one of my favorite styles that is not a stout or a hazy. I like that you get kind of that grainy, peppery taste to it. You get a little bit of that funk, and in the summertime, it's really damn refreshing. So this is a style that I'm glad, Alicia, thank you yet again for hooking us up with this bottle. To Was, I'm excited to see what you guys are putting out next. I'm definitely interested to try more of your Brett beers. And I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up because I'm ready to finish this bottle here of Tree Tipper. So another Sunday Fun Day with SBRs in the books, you guys. Cheers.